Welcome guys, welcome to another video of Da Vinci's Class of Knowledge. So we are discussing in this series of lectures about human reproduction. So our the prior videos have been already uploaded and you can watch it there, the other videos, and now here you can see the embryonic development. So from the beginning I would like to repeat once or recap the topic that we have already learned about review of human reproduction. Then we have learned about male reproductive organs, then we have learned about female reproductive organs, then we have learned about the gametogenesis, spermatogenesis, then oogenesis, then there are diagrammatic view also we have learned, then we have learned about fertilization, then implantation, and after fertilization the next part will be embryonic development. So let's start with embryonic development. See, here we have already discussed about the fertilization and cell division or cleavage. So I'd like to repeat it just simply. This is the uterus. This is what? Uterus. And this is the ovary. Okay, it's very simple. And ovary will release what? Ovum. So this is the ovary released ovum or egg cell. So ovum will be carried by the fimbi or finger-like projections. So they will carry the ovum up to where? Up to the ampullary ischemic junction. So here the ovum will stay and your sperm cell will release here. Here the sperm cells will be released. Okay, so sperm cell will travel up to here and it will be fertilized egg. So the egg will be fertilized. This egg will be fertilized one, and so after fertilization we have also learned about the after fertilization this will be the single cell, then it will be again after first cleavage here N chromosome and N chromosome. After fertilization, suppose see here, this is the sperm cell, this is the egg cell, N chromosome, N chromosome. So here it will be after fertilization it will be twice. Guys, please excuse me, there is a cat which is making noise, so I'll just come and keep it out of my room. So this was the cat. It was making noise. Go outside. Go. Where you coming? Huh? Okay guys, sorry for the interruption by the cat. What we are discussing? We were discussing about, so twice N. After twice N it is the zygote. Zygote is always twice N, you will remember this. So after first cleavage it will be two cell structure, then again it will, I have shown you, after second cleavage it will be four cell structure, then after third cleavage it will be 8 cell structure. So I have already shown you this everything by practically also. If you yet have not seen it, you can click here in the, exactly here in the I button and you can watch the previous video. Okay. So here after 8 cell it will be 16 cell. It will be 16 cell structure. So this will be called as morula. So morula, after that the cells will be concentrated one end. It will be called as, this structure will be called as blastula. Blastula. So blastula, there is a blastocell and here is the cell membrane. Okay guys, sorry for the interruption by the cat. So what we are discussing? We were discussing about, so twice N. After twice N it is the zygote. Zygote is always twice N, you will remember this. So after first cleavage will be two cell structure, then again it will, I have shown you, after second cleavage it will be four cell structure, then after third cleavage it will be 8 cell structure. So I have already shown you this everything by practically also. If you yet have not seen it, you can click here in the, exactly here in the I button and you can watch the previous video. Okay. So here after 8 cell it will be 16 cell. It will be 16 cell structure. So this will be called as morula. So morula, after that the cells will be concentrated one end. It will be called as, this structure will be called as blastula. Blastula. So blastula, there is a blastocell, and here is the cell membrane. Cell membrane. No, is the cell mass. And here will be blastocell, and here will be the blastocyst. Cyst means the cell mass. Okay. So after blastocyst, there will be the further development, or the embryo will be formed after this blastocyst. So after here, here will be 16 cells, 32 cells, then 128 cells. Okay. So like this, the cells will be dividing into 512 cells, then 1024, 2048. So after each division, the cells will be divided, and after millions of cell formation, thousands of division, the cells will be divided, and they will be separated, and they will be developed into different organs. So how that organs will form, we'll see it here. See, suppose here there is the blastula. So after blastula, this will be the cell mass, and here the cell mass will form 3 layers, and that 3 layers will be, first 2 layers will be formed. That will be called as, what it will be called as, this will be called as ectoderm, and this will be called as endoderm. So we all are triploblastic animal. Higher organisms are triploblastic, so we will have 3 layers, and in between this one layer will be formed, and that will be formed as mesoderm. Okay, so this is a bit important, and this here some other structures will also be, you will be see here. So here some other, like amnion, chorion. So here the amnion will be formed. Amnion is the cavity, amniotic fluid is present here, and this amnion is the layer of that is surrounding the, this layer is formed from this cell mass to give support to the developing baby. And after this embryo, amnion, there will be another layer which will be called as chorion. So we will learn this again in details. So after chorion, so there will be again formation of other sacs like yolk sac. Okay, they will provide nutrition and also for support from physical injuries. So after this, after this there will be the formation of embryo. So this, let's see what is this. So this is the structure of embryo. I have already drawn it, otherwise we will take more time. So here you can see this will be the embryo, this red color. Let me show it. So this red color will be the embryo, developing embryo. This red color embryo. Okay, and here this is the digestive system, or guts will be formed. Here this blue color dash are drawn. So this will be the notochord. So this will be the notochord, which will be our backbone. So everything will be formed from this layer: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. So there are basically three layers: ectoderm, endoderm, and mesoderm. So I will draw it in different color so you can understand easily. This will be the mesoderm, and the outer layer will be. So here you have three layers. This is ecto, meso, endo. So here these three layers will form the all organs. Every organs are formed. Suppose ectoderm will give the skin, then our outer layer, hairs, then our some muscles. Mesoderm will give the maximum all muscles. Then again endoderm will give the various organs, livers, kidneys, everything, brain. So these all will be formed. Mesoderm also will give the notochord, and these all will be formed. Guts will be formed from the constriction, or that means from going inside to the embryo. Suppose this is the embryo bulging inside, and it will form the gut from two sides. Okay, from mouth and to anus. So it will form the gut by moving the parts inside, or moving the outer surface towards inside, the ectoderm. Then this is the yolk sac, or embryonic sac, and here we have different layers. This is the before amnion there were no chorion. So chorion forms after amnion. After amnion is developed. So amnion is the inner, or which is nearer to the embryo. This is the embryo, and nearer to the embryo is the amnion. So amnion means A, which comes before, and it is near. Chorion is the outer sac or outer layer. So here we have the chorionic fluid. Chorionic fluid. So this also acts as hormone secretion like HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin hormone. Okay. So these hormones are secreted by this. So amniotic fluid is present inside the amniotic cavity, and this is the amniotic fluid. Chorionic fluid, yolk cell, and yolk cell. There the energy is produced, the energy stays here, or the nutrients are stored here. So in case of human, we don't need, or most of the nutrients are carried from the mother. So this yolk sac is gradually it's diminished, and it decreases in size. So this is the developing embryo, and after that the embryo slowly develops. So let's see how the embryo develops. Suppose on the first day of fertilization, the embryo will be divided into 2 cells. Then in the second day it will be 4 cell structure. Third day it will be 8 cell structure, so on and so on. So on the first month or 30 days, what will happen? Let's say organ development. On the first month or 30 days, after 30 days, first heart will be developed. So heart will be developed first. When heart will be formed? On the first month, and it will start pumping. So the developing organ gets blood continuously. This है. On the second month, limbs and fingers, hands and legs are the limbs, and fingers are the digits. So hands and fingers are formed. Okay, so this is the hand, these are the fingers formed on the second day. Then on the third month, okay, or it will be called as 12 weeks or first trimester. Very important medical term. First trimester, major organs like your kidney, then comes your lungs, then comes your other organs like spleen, liver. These all are maximum organs, major organs are formed. Pancreas, these all are formed on first trimester, end of first trimester. End of 5 months, this is 3 months gone. After 5 months, first movement, baby will kick. First movement of the body of the baby will take place in the 3 days. Last month. So first movement will be seen on the 5th month, and also hairs on the head. Mathe ka baal bhi aaenge. Don't think of other thoughts. Okay. 6 month, eyelids separate. So eyelids at first it will be closed. So eyelids will be separated. Then 6 months is the second trimester, or it will be called as 24 weeks. Eyelashes, body hairs, अभी जो है सारा बाल आ जाएंगे body का, all body hairs will come. On the 9th month, the baby will be ready for delivery. So this delivery we will be learning in the next upcoming lecture. Okay. So hope you have understood this. This is developing fetus. So it is also very important. And one thing I will show you in the previous lecture on about fertilization and implantation. I have shown you something about placenta. So what is called placenta? This is the placenta. So I have started last here. So this is the placenta, and it forms the embryonic villi. So here let me show it here. So this is the embryonic development or developing embryo. It will be implanted inside the mother's body. Let me draw it with blue color. Okay, these are the embryonic villi or chorionic villi also it is called. This is the umbilical cord, and this will be the baby. Okay. I am very poor in drawing. So this is the somewhat drawing of the baby, and here this is the covering. Full covering is the placenta. Okay, and this placenta enters these finger-like projections inside the mother's body, and which supplies or exchanges gases like carbon dioxide, CO2 in, CO2 out, and oxygen in, and it will provide nutrition. So absorption will also take place, and excretion also will be take place through this placental or this placenta and through this umbilical cord. Okay, so here this you have understood. And also placenta, one important function, you write it now. I will be drawing here. You write it now, is very important, very important. The placenta also acts as, here right, this is very important. Okay, function of placenta. So first function, exchange of gaseous exchange, CO2, O2. Okay, then absorption nutrients, excretion. Another one, major important, is very important. So I'm writing in red color. It will be act as endocrine gland. So it will act as a gland also. So it will form some hormones. So what are the hormones by placenta? HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin hormone. HPL, human placental lactogen. Then we will form estrogen, then progesterone, then relaxing. Okay, so these are the hormones. So I'll be talking, I think you are not able to see this, so I'll repeat once. Endocrine gland, HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin hormone. So placenta also act as what? Act as endocrine gland. So endocrine gland, it will act, so there will be some hormones like HCG, then HPL, human chorionic gonadotropin hormone, human placental lactogen, estrogen, progesterone, then come relaxin. Okay, so these will be some hormones released by placenta. These are the placental hormones. So placenta is also called as endocrine gland. So here you have understood, I hope, and you will be staying tuned with me to the end. And the last one video will be coming on child delivery or parturition. So after 9 months, the child will be ready to deliver. So after this, we will be learning parturition or child delivery. Hope you have understood this video, and thank you for watching me. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And for more videos earlier, you can check in the description. I provided the links. You can see it as you need. Thank you.